All right, John and Parker in the Dodge Caravan. Say hi, Parker.
Hi.
Where are we going?
DJ Barrymore.
What are we going to do?
The arcade and go-karts.
Arcade and go-karts.
And laser tag.
Laser tag. Hey, let's, real quick, this is going to be fast, I think. I want to talk about the idea of the city church. Now, we've talked about this a lot in the past, but here, this is a good topic. There's a good friend of mine that, I shot something out on Facebook, and I said something like, if the enemy can convince pastors to stay mostly locked in their local mission, and overwhelm them with the local mission, then the greater regional mission will go unmet. And so he was asking a question. So what does that mean? How and one of the things he said was, what if local pastors are simply doing what God has called them to do on their local level? That's a great question. I hear that quite a bit. Here's the reality. Here in America, we're very independent. We like to be in charge, and there's nothing wrong with good leadership and wanting to run ahead with a vision. But the problem is we stop short of connecting our local responsibility with the regional responsibility. So most of the time, it's like, well, God's given me a local mandate, and so I'm gonna have my local church. I'm gonna do my local thing, and that's the extent of my responsibility. Which that is where the problem is. It's the beginning of your responsibility, because scripturally we don't really see the local church, even though God uses the local church, but we see the city church. And so we've got to ask ourselves the question: how do I participate on a city level in city government, and how does my local focus support that? And so that's what we need to start asking those types of questions. Because right now, most of the time, it's like, what do I need to do to have a vibrant, healthy local church? And that's the extent of the vision. When the reality is the primary vision is regional. It's city. It's city government. So we start asking the questions. Okay, so what's my responsibility on a city level? Who are the city leaders that I run the race with and serve with, and who are those people who are apostles and prophets, and what do I need to do on a local level to ensure that the city thing is handled rightly? And what will happen is, as it matures, what we do on a local level will be very, very, very focused. We won't have this problem with redundancy, and we'll be very focused. We'll do just a few things really, really well, and then we'll release our people, or lead our people actually, out of the local context into the regional context. And so once a week, for example, we may have that primary Sunday service that drives the thing, but the rest of the week, we're leading people into different places in the city. And just an example, something that I just enjoy doing this. Even if it wasn't a strategy, I like doing this. Tonight we're supposed to meet every Thursday night at Revival Church in the lab, and that's where we have our internship. But we're not doing that. Last night was Thursday night. Tonight's Friday night. Instead, we're going to a meeting with Jeff Jansen. And so, because that's a regional event as opposed to what I would be doing would be more local. And so we cancel what we do and lead the charge into the city and participate, in that. Of course, the call is coming. Wouldn't make any sense to have a local church service when the city's gathering at the call, and go on and on and on with this. But that's just a kind of an example. And so I'd say, once a week, or let me say it this way: fill your calendar as much as you want as a local church pastor. We do that. We have a lot going on, but be very, very flexible. Meaning, at any given moment, anything can and very often will be canceled for the sake of a greater regional ministry that in order for it to come to pass, we all have to get together and be there. So in order for it to fulfill its mission. So that's what's on my heart, and gonna have a good time tonight at the Jeff Jansen event. Go to media.johnburton.net. I just uploaded a bunch of video, Catherine Mullins worship and powerful groans in the spirit, and taught on the tone of the groan and some different things. So you can go there and check that out. All right, peace out, and say bye, Parker.
Peace out.